Welcome to Zend Server. Take a seat and let me introduce you to Zend Server's main features so you can start delivering reliable web and cloud-based applications as quickly as possible. Zend Server is a complete enterprise-class web application server designed for deploying, running, and managing business-critical applications in PHP. Zend Server is fully web service enabled, which means you can automate all its management actions and integrate with any external platform, including each step of the continuous delivery cycle. So, whether you're currently at early development stages of your app, seeking to automate its release or the infrastructure it's based on, or if you're looking for enterprise-level application monitoring, you can use Zend Server as the platform for bringing your software from code to production, both faster and with greater quality. So let's get started. Zend Server gives you a complete, reliable and secured stack with over 80 of the most popular PHP extensions and libraries. Whether on Apache, IIS or Nginx, your PHP will run seamlessly on almost any operating system and in any environment, whether in development or production. And your existing PHP apps will run on Zend Server with no changes needed. Zend Server's UI gives you easy control over your stack, so you can effortlessly fine-tune your PHP to suit your personal preferences and requirements. If the configurations stored in the blueprint on the database contradict the directives in the file system, Zend Server notifies you of a configuration mismatch. You can then decide whether to apply the changes or revert them to the current configurations. So, you've got your code and scripts ready and want to go live? Package your app into a deployable application package and deploy it, making it available for users on the web. From the guide page, you can deploy any one of your favorite application platforms in just one click. Whether it's Magento or WordPress, or any one of the other sample apps Zend Server provides, you can get up and running in no time. Want to update your app to a more recent version, or roll it back to a previous state? No problem. And you don't have to worry about managing your apps in a clustered environment. All your deployment actions are performed across the board on all the servers in your cluster. Once deployed, you can monitor your app using monitoring dashboards, which provide metrics on performance and utilization of your app and your system. Applications can be deployed either from the Zend Server UI or via web APIs, enabling automation and a continuous delivery process from development to production. PHP libraries can be abstracted out of your apps and managed centrally, simplifying dependencies and updates. Zend Server comes bundled with built-in libraries, but you can deploy any other libraries you want using Zend Server's deployment mechanism. And virtual host configurations, including SSL-enabled ones, are easy to manage. Once deployed on Zend Server, your app will begin to run faster. Using the technology supplied with Zend Server, you can further improve your application's response times and minimize resource utilization. Running asynchronous jobs using Zend Job Queue delays the execution of heavy parts of your application and improves the response time and the load on your web server. Use Zend Data Cache to improve performance by storing data in the cache. And with Zend Page Cache, you can speed up recurring executions of PHP scripts in your application by caching the entire PHP output for specific URLs. The hardest part of your app's lifecycle is knowing something has gone wrong and where in your PHP it occurred. The tools provided by Zend Server help you find out precisely which event was triggered and where. Using monitoring rules, you define the thresholds that trigger an event and the actions to be executed by Zend Server. When something does go wrong, code tracing will provide you with a snapshot of the issue, giving developers function-by-function insight into the problematic PHP request and slashing troubleshooting time. All the actions you perform in Zend Server are tracked and logged in the audit trail. Each time an action is performed, whether via the UI, Web API, or your system files, a record indicating what happened and when it happened is audited by Zend Server. And Zend Server's user management system helps administrators establish better control over who's using their production system. Different permissions can be assigned per user and per application. Need to scale up your operation? A modern, robust and scalable architecture allows you to easily scale your production environment up and down upon demand and build larger clusters. Based on a decentralized management system that is comprised of identical components, Zend Server ensures high availability and full support of cloud environments. With Zend Server's session clustering, session data is shared between multiple servers in your cluster, ensuring session continuity in case of system failure and high availability of your system. So, whether it's helping you develop your applications faster or optimizing their performance, Zend Server will take your PHP applications to the next level. For more info on Zend Server's features and how to work with them, please visit the online documentation at www.zend.com.